Today we're going to talk about multiplying polynomials, and hopefully this isn't too hard for you. It's just kind of like foiling, but now we're going to be doing it with different scenarios, not just a binomial and a binomial. So anytime you multiply polynomials, just remember that you have to multiply every term from the first one by every term in the second one. So here it's just a simple case of distributing. So the 3x squared gets multiplied by 2x and by the negative 9. So you're going to get 6x to the third minus 27x squared. And that's really it. There's nothing to be combined, no like terms, you're done. So here's just another case. Now I have a monomial by a trinomial. So I'm going to end up with 3 terms. So here I'm going to get 40m to the fifth minus 25m to the fourth plus 30m cubed, and that's all you have to do. So now we're going to be doing multiplying. So let's try to take a moment and think about what kind of a polynomial this first one is here. So hopefully you remember from yesterday, or 2 days ago, that it is a linear binomial. And how? Let's look at this one. So the degree there is 2, so that's a quadratic trinomial. So because I'm multiplying something with 2 terms by something with 3 terms, I should end up with 6 terms. So when you're doing this, just try to make sure, just do it in an organized way. Take your first term and multiply it by everybody in the second guy. So that's going to be 4x cubed plus 20x squared minus 4x. And now move on to the second term of the first polynomial. Negative 8x squared minus 40x plus 8. So now it's just a matter of combining like terms. So this 4x cubed doesn't have anything to combine with. These 2 can combine. And those 2 can combine. That's your final answer. So now, here's just one more example. You'll once again also have a binomial times a trinomial, so we'll end up with 6 terms again. So 24b cubed plus 12b squared plus 36b. Now let's do the second guy. Negative 4b squared minus 2b minus 6. Now it's just a matter of combining like terms again. 24b cubed. Then these 2 can be combined to be negative or positive 8b squared. And there's our plus 34b minus 6. And that's your final answer. Okay, now we can even multiply 3 polynomials together. So if you have to do that, it's just basically the same. You just should deal with 2 at a time. So let's deal with these 2, get that answer, then multiply the answer by the third one. So that's 4x squared minus 20x. That's what those 2 together are. Now I'm going to take that answer and multiply it by the next polynomial. So now we're going to multiply them through, and we get 8x cubed plus 4x squared minus 40x squared minus 20x. So that was just an example of foiling because it was 2 by 2. Now we're just combining like terms and getting 8x cubed minus 36x squared minus 20x. That's it, no big deal. Let's just do one application problem. So here, if I have a rectangle below that has these given dimensions. So the length of this rectangle is x plus 5, and the height of this rectangle is x squared plus 3. And if I wanted to find the area of that rectangle, all area is length times width, length or say whatever you want to call it. So here my area would just be the one side times the other side. So here, in order to get that area, you should just FOIL this out. So x times x squared is x cubed. X times 3 is 3x. 5 times x squared is 5x squared, and 5 times 3 is 15. So here there's nothing to be combined. However, this is not written in standard form, so you should just take a second and put it in standard form. Okay, now it's time for a joke of the day. What did the snowman and his wife put over their baby's crib? And a snowmobile. Okay, and also our student of the day today is Griffin Grimes. Bye. Don't forget to answer the question.